Hey everyone, welcome back to our weekly Let's Try series where we check out furry visual novels and other related media, because that's just the particular niche I've decided to specialize in, I guess. This is Be Our Guest grand opening, which is, I think, a free prologue thing to a larger project that'll be made later. At least that's what I take from the grand opening bit. This one's made by Chai, which that's fun, because that's the creator of some comics I used to read a while back. Maybe a decade ago, actually? Is it that long ago? With Ethan and Alan, a gay couple that have an adopted daughter, and they're navigating being dads, and they have like super divergent body types in a way that I especially wasn't used to seeing back then. I think furry tastes have drifted a bit since then, but it definitely was it was a bit out of step from the kind of stock bodybuilder and abs sort of characters I was more used to seeing a decade ago and so on. So it's cool to see creators that I've just known about for a while showing up and testing out different mediums and whatnot. Also, I'm sick this week, so I've heard this game has voice acting. We'll find out how much, but the more the better, because it would really give me a break right now. Let's check it out. Somewhere between 7 and 8 a.m., under clear skies and on a pretty lonely street, I stepped down the subway stairs from the platform. I rummaged through the pockets, looking for my train stub. Giving it a quick glance. Oh, manual names. Do we have a default name? Faint honks in the distance. What sounds like door shutters nearby opening or closing? A nightclub? The city at this time of day is both starting to jostle awake. The only people around right now are opening up their own stores. Then, like a totally normal person who talks to myself in public, blank, comma, blank, comma, blank, dot, 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 and then the name. Okay, so you do need to name your character. There is not a default name in this case. There you go. Marrow, marrow, marrow. Why didn't I take the later train? I don't have to be there for another few hours. I somehow planned ahead too much. Something I should do more. What do I do for the next few hours? The meeting place is like right over there. Damn, I'm hungry too. Hoping no one noticed me standing there, staring at the sky with my mouth open, I finally moved from my statuesque position and trot down the road. Closed tax place. Closed cash for gold. Closed bond me place. My stomach growls. God, I'd ruin one of those right now. Ah! I nudge the sign back into place, which conveniently gives me a moment to read its chalk surface. It's supposed to say open soon, right? A second ago. Whoops. We just obliterated that. So now we're gonna think that it's already open. I guess that's why we're gonna be the first people in. We'll ignore the giant impact font sign above that further indicates what the sign said. Oh. They were closed, right? Looks like they're open now. Huh. My stomach growls again. With that in mind, I consider heading down the steps into this breakfast hole in the wall, or taking a moment to think and maybe look around a bit more. We're a visual novel protagonist. We don't think about our actions. Guess I'll head down. Past the lattice fence and down a staircase, I can't help but notice the lift for wheelchair access on the side. At the bottom of the steps, what should be a dank crevice being between two buildings feels more like a secret entrance, illuminated by purple-pink light.
Yeah!
Congrats! You won! You found the secret entrance. Standing in the doorway is a huge, hefty bird.
What are you doing here? What do you want? A prize?
Oh, I got some. Here. We got custom mint candies, really sure why though. We don't really allow kids here. Oh, thanks. swirly candy, a magical floating piece of candy, likely been in her pocket for days. Should I really eat this? Maybe. I stashed the candy in my totally real inventory that I will super use later.
Yeah.
It'll never be mentioned again. Yeah, I guess it's bad. It's for bad breath. Anyway, great timing. We just opened up, but we haven't really rolled out the red carpet and streamers yet. I kept asking the boss to let me put up the big sign, seeing as I used to work at as a party coordinator. They told me to go outside and see if any clientele want to come in while I set up. While we set up. Oh, and here you are, looking plump lost and hungry. The opposite of plump. Currently hungry. Trust me, I can tell. Can you believe I used to be a model? Ruined my figure one barbecue at a time, huh?
Hey, just let them in already. I'm bored.
All right. Get in there. You need anything at all, come talk to me. I'm the Jane of all trades over here.
Before I even have a chance to read any of the signs and posters outside the door, a large, strong arm of that excitable woman shoves me through the doors. I shuffle upright.
Good morning. Welcome.
Welcome on in. Hi, so what is this place?
Coat check, bag check. Are you good? Are you really our first customer? Wow. They really should have put the big signs and confetti out.
His enthusiasm is not palpable, but maybe that's just how he acts. I can keep my stuff with me. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool. Look, just do me a solid, okay? Can you skedaddle into the main theater? Last time I got squawked at about cleaning up the whole coat check area. And it's not that I'm trying to get rid of you, but I'd rather have things spruced up for when you come back, yeah? Now shoo.
Well, this is rude. I don't have time for this wacky place. Let's bounce. Or, guess I'll see more. I'm still hungry, and this mint won't keep me alive. Of course. Wow. I look around, and the screen scratches have bylighting. A big screen? I wonder what they show here. Is this for music? Or stand-up comedy or something? Maybe a dorky yo-yo guy will come by. That sounds like a specific reference, but I don't know what it is. Oh, coffee. Tea too, maybe? I should probably just ask what they serve. And there's where I came from. Well, the leaves are cute. The art style is incredible for this game. Oh my god. I'm trying to register what's going on. I think that this room is 3D, which is probably a bit kind of self-evident because of just the continuity as the camera moves around and everything's really solid looking. But I think it's also drawn over. I don't think that's like a rendering style necessarily. I think some of that is drawn over afterwards, but I could be wrong. Some people are getting really good at having like crazy 2D art styles rendering over the 3D like that with the outlines. But I look at all the rim lighting, if that's even the right thing to call it, with the pink and the blue. I shuffle my feet a bit and look around. There's some workers running around left and right, moving things, cleaning. I'm the only customer in here. They must have just opened because the staff seems to be all so buried in preparation. Maybe I was let in too early? Oh no. Some of them are glancing at me. I should make a move before one of them do. Whoa. Oh, I should make a move before one of them do. It's the actual way to say that out. This would stress me out, being the first person in a place like this and everyone's just looking at you nervously because they're figuring out what to do with their place. Inspect the stage, check out the cafe, wait around the main area, look at the screen. I'll go back to the front desk. Okay, so 3 of these in the middle involves continuing to awkwardly stand around in public, and that would stress me out. So my first reflex is to go be a patron over at the cafe, because then I'm doing a thing that makes sense, and I'm also with someone, and I'm not just awkwardly standing in the middle of the room having my entire brain melt out of my ears, which is what happens in these rooms. So this place is a cafe? Bar? They look...
Don't be shy. Take a seat.
They look 9 feet tall. And that's a good thing. Oh, okay.
Welcome. How may I help you? You may call me Breve.
Breve. Dedicated announcement style. Announcement screen. Character sheet. That's not, none of those are the right things that come to mind. I cannot think of what to call it. Listen, I'm still sick. Leave me alone. I just want to look at the pretty colors. Who are you? A thing that you should know. That is a really weird thing to ask somebody when you go to like the place where they're working. So, who are you? What? Sir, this is a Starbucks or whatever. So what do you do here? Who is Breve?
I am the main culinary specialist and barista of this establishment. My primary task is to see a clean and stable food environment that brings a social flair to the room through good meals and professional beverages.
Oh, the right pink name tag thing is pronouns. I didn't notice it actually populate, and I keep looking at it when it's empty.
I've managed as a lead chef for years in at least 3 prior establishments. I brew drinks and cook.
They have a tea bag hanging from their ponytail. Bun? Ponytail bun? I don't hair. It's all gone. I'm post hair. It's over. So, a cafe, huh?
Yes.
Is there a menu?
No.
I'm still fine-tuning it. Oh. Well, the drink menu is fine.
Yes.
It's the kitchen menu that needs more work. Kitchen 2? What food? Or what food? What food? Accusatory. Wait, y'all got a kitchen back? You got a kitchen back there?
Yes. I manage the menu and try to rotate out specific dishes depending on the season or the mood of the clientele that come in week to week. One of my specialties is curry dishes. Everything is made from scratch to order. Our menu also accommodates any and all allergies. We have 0 peanuts in this establishment and many gluten-free options for those with celiac or otherwise. I will be the first one here in the morning, preparing the meals for the day and cleaning the drinkware. Well, Cap also opens with me and helps me in the kitchen at times. I suppose I'm not the only one here.
For the audience at home, I think I'll somewhat turn down the music, just so that the voices stand out more in the audio compression and everything. There we go. Sorry if you're jamming to the music, but I realize it might drown out the voices a little bit for some people. I think I went a little too far though. It's almost like this is like a non-linear scale or something. It feels surprisingly strong. You don't seem too happy. You don't, do you enjoy what you do?
I love what I do. Everyone likes food. Even if it's just a small snack, a petite drink, I will make it special.
Okay, I guess he's just dedicated. Stare at Breve. Breve, can I get a drink?
Yes, of course, but...
Excuse me, Breve. Was this the big one you wanted?
Yes, but I thought I asked the other one to get it for me.
Oh, golly, that was heavy. Well, the other one was plumb busy when the boss asked me to help with something, so I went and found the beans for you.
Thank you. I hope it wasn't too heavy. I could have asked Cap.
Not at all. If I couldn't lift a few heavy things, I'd be no help here. Now be a dear and just let me know if you need anything else, okay?
Of course. As I was saying, yes, of course, but...
Artists are too powerful when they run the visual novel because they can just be like, here's several unique poses for every character that themselves also emote and animate. You're like, so many visual novels are so afraid to have the character even slightly move their body because that would like ruin everything. They're just like, how many expressions can I fit on this character without their body moving? Please.
I'm still polishing up a few small things back here, as we were all blindsided with the opening. The boss has been avoiding calling this the grand opening. It's more of a tiny opening.
But don't worry, we'll work on that opening, and one day it'll be a gaping opening. Never, I shouldn't speak. Okay, me go now. Stare at Breve. I stare at Breve.
Can I help you?
You are hot. Okay. So, like, are you gay? Or whatever they aren't straight.
You can leave.
Oh my goodness. So I imagine a character shows up at each one, maybe? Go to the stage. I walk over to the main stage, past the booths. It sure is big, bold, and curtained off, clearly meant for something more, but today is not the day. Something large steps up right behind me. Hi. Just try it again, buddy. Just try it again. It didn't work last time, but it'll work this time, right? Just opening line. Go.
Pardon me.
They are huge. I can already feel heat radiating off their bulk, accompanied by the smell of dried, dark fruits like blackberries and currants. Sorry, I must be in the way.
No, I should be apologizing. My apologies for the mess, love. The establishment seems to have needed a few more very delicate touches this morning, even after opening our doors.
Carefully chosen pose where ass can stick all the way out.
My name is Malbec. I am the owner and manager of this establishment. If you were ignored or insulted by my staff at all or in any way, please let me know immediately.
Okay, thank you.
So, is there anything we can do for you here? Have you met all of our staff already?
Who are you, even though you just said? So, may I ask you more about yourself?
Why, of course. How sweet of you to ask. My name is Malbec Castillo Bustos. I have a history in public speaking, one would say. Some may say acting. I am the owner and manager of this establishment, as well as a coffee roastery that distributes statewide, and through a few specific web stores. I also own another restaurant downtown, and we're opening a second one in the next city over. But honestly, I've left their management to other skilled workers. I may be falling in love with this little place the more I look at it. Oh, but I digress. Not sure what else there is to tell. I'm very picky about my meals and their ingredients. I count kcals. Oh, and no, I am not wearing any perfume or cologne. I get that question a lot too. That's all me.
That's all me is quite a line. I'm not sure if I looked put up. I'm not sure if I looked put a bit. What is wrong with me? I'm not sure if I looked put off a bit or blushed, remembering the complex smell, little underlying notes of smokiness. What is this place? So what is this place?
A hole in the wall. A hidden lagoon. Some even say a beakeasy.
A beakeasy. Oh no, they're hot.
I digress. This establishment is a morning show and cafe, essentially. Emphasis on the show. We are still working on getting a live band for most days.
Whoa, live band.
I noticed your interest in it. Are you a big fan of music?
My dumb brain is like, haha, live band. We tried it last time, but they expired. Yeah? Well, please come by more often. We are big fans of jazz, hip-hop, rap, R&B, electronic, and some disco even. We hope to rotate out our selection often.
Oh.
Except for Sundays, which is usually a grab bag. Some of the staff insisted on letting our clientele choose the music on Sunday. Not sure I agree with this idea, but it should boost our sales and retention. What kind of food do you have here? A question for our head chef and barista, I'm sure. We pride ourselves on our roasted coffee, ethically sourced and roasted in-house. Well, not in-house. I also own a roastery, as I mentioned. I do hope you enjoy it, if you enjoyed coffee. Otherwise, the rest of our drink menu would be best discussed with the head chef. And speaking of snacks or meals, due in part to stubbornness on his behalf and another part trust on mine, I have left the entire menu to the chef to display and fine-tune. I did not want to step on his talents. What's at the big screen? Is it like a good place for meetings too? Like the business guy pointing at PowerPoint kind?
Well, I suppose we could host meetings there, though I do hope for a more exciting gathering. The main wall and projector is actually our main attraction, more so than the live music. Several times a week, we have a special entertainer who will come in and give us live art, a show, and help build a community here. Open arms and open hearts, an exploration of the mind and body and all its beauty, with no limitations. I truly believe in her abilities to corral a crowd and bring people in while doing what she does best. Even if she's late.
Oh?
On her first day.
Sorry, Beck. I forgot to set up a few things. And I promise I won't be doing this every day. Yeah.
Go get set up, puppy.
Yes, boss, I'm on it. I'm already on it. I got it. Yep, I'm on it.
Okay.
Somehow she is the least bothersome of the bunch.
Average furry one called Puppy.
That is our entertainer, Master of Ceremonies. They are lucky I find them cute. Anyway, you may want to talk to her more over near the podium to learn more about our main attraction.
Who's the goofster out front? Well, that's just our security. Well, and stagehand and sous chef. Maybe it's best to talk to her too about all that. My apologies in advance for her forwardness. Where's the turlet?
Oh,
By the cafe bar. It's gender neutral, of course. Why, there's always a stare option? I stare at the big bird.
so how can we serve you? Coffee? Tea? We are starting some delicious asado in the back right now, too.
Dude, you are hot. Wow.
I would appreciate not being called dude.
No. Don't. I'm being trapped. Girl, you're hot. No. Oh, okay then. Dang, girl, you're one hot mama.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Uh-huh. This is not my fault. I was baited by the dialogue options. But also, holy shit, the sprite. Oh my goodness. The belt is even exploding off. Those veins are larger than my arms.
I didn't think I'd be speedrunning my first guest I yeet out of my establishment on our first day open.
What the fuck? Stop! God, you smell so...
Get over here right now! Get over here!
Uh-huh. Their whole hand grabs my head, and not in the fun way. I can't breathe.
Boss, no, stop! Come on, that's my job.
I'm being dragged somewhere. I got thrown back onto the street. I don't even remember being dragged up those stairs. Wow. The end. Jeez.
I would.
Sorry, I thought I recognized you from something. Let me know if the memory body slam. Let me know if the memory body slams back into your head. Depending on what you remember, I might be quite a heel turn in the conversation. In the meantime, that is on point character design, I guess, because my first reflex is like, are you a wrestler or something? As like a follow-up to the flustered, I thought I recognized you from something, and that's exactly what all of the dialogue is pointing at. Okay, me go now.
Me go now. How to the point. I don't know why that got me. Well, you go now. Let anyone here know if you need anything.
Do. Just wait around in main area. I wonder if that's like the ending. Well, leave is probably the ending. Maybe. I don't know. A big wall, a podium, and now...
Okay, that's on. Here's the pen. Did I forget?
What?
Ah! Hi, hey, hi-oh, welcome. I saw you bubbling around over there by Beck. Malbec.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around and meeting everyone, I guess.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you bumped into Malbec. I probably wouldn't have even showed up at all if you hadn't. Almost like you hit a trigger flag and now he became available. Also, hi. My name's Chai. It's lovely to meet you. So I'm still getting set up, but what can I do for you?
Who are you?
Well, right to it, huh? My name's Chai. Chai Thunderbolt Valentine. See, because then I can call myself chai tea. I go by any pronouns, and I'm a freelance artist who specializes in sequential art.
A more annoying person would then be like, that just means your name's TT, ha 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 ha. But I would never say that because I'm not annoying.
Like, I graduated in animation and cartooning, but I mostly use what I know now to draw comics and body gestures and, look, I also just love drawing people as beautiful as they are. Hot, natural bodies, pinups, how people can be sexy or interesting even in a slice of life setting. You could say I'm here to draw borderline nude, hot animal people for crowds entertainment.
Who would ever do something like that?
I'm surprised anyone even wants to come see what I do. Or that I even got a job doing this. I love doing this. I'm just very, very thankful for everyone that's helped me so far to get where I am today.
So do they... Oh, it's just like it's like a mirror. Not a mirror, that's confusing for me. That word means more sense, makes more sense to other people, but other people will also just think I mean it's literally a mirror. For just a second there, I'm like, is it a giant chalkboard that they draw on? And I'm like, oh right, it mirrors their tablet. It duplicates the display of their tablet so that they can draw on a big screen for people to see, basically. Like they stream art creation here.
I won't let them down. Or anyone if I can help it.
Wait, what are your pronouns again? Technically haven't ever asked anyone that yet out loud. We just psychically detect their pronouns, which is common enough in these stories because that means that the narration never has to misgender people. But then that does make us just a weird dick that has options to misgender people. But then I'm like, I don't know if I should feel bad for clicking the option when it's presented, when there's unique art and a wacky player destroying sequence that I feel like they want you to see, but I feel bad for pressing it in the first place. Even though it's like, yeah. Wait, what are your pronouns? Yeah, I mentioned that as a habit.
Yeah.
Yeah, any pronouns. He, she, they. I'm gender fluid. Some days I'm feeling more masc, others more femme. Sometimes all or none. What's important is what you see me as, though. I prefer you decide yourself. I want to see how you interpret me, as long as it's with respect. Thanks for answering that. Hey, thanks for asking. What's with the screen?
Yep.
This is where I work. I was hired to sit here and draw, which, thank God, is something I love doing. Oh, like every day? Oh, my God, no. I'd burn out so hard. I mean, doing it here, I draw in my free time at home all day. And if I'm not drawing at home, I'm here. Drawing. Well, or I am doing 3D design stuff, or planning out comics, or I'm thinking about making a video game. Uh-huh. How's that turning out? I think I'm a workaholic. At least you enjoy it. You don't have any wrist pain or nothing? Love it. Couldn't be happier. No wrist pain? That's what stretches are for. I'd love to see what you do. Well, gosh, stick around. 'Cause I got a bit more to set up still. What's your relationship to the boss?
Oh, Malbec. I had saw some posters and I just walked in one day. I kind of do that. A lot of my jobs were just me wandering in and going, hey, you hiring? And they really liked what I did and said, ain't no way you're working behind a coffee bar. And they gave me quite the position. I also just think they're neat. The boss, like who they are, not...
I just think they're neat.
Never mind.
Is it just birds here?
No.
Like, all I'm seeing here are birds.
Oh. Holy shit. I didn't think about that. Well, okay. Well, yep. It's only birds here. But Malbec is looking for more employees. I'm sure they'll hire whoever's the best for the role, regardless of,
Bird?
I was gonna say feathers.
But let's break the sentence over our knee by just saying bird. Just destroy the grammar of it. Just obliterate it. Someone just likes to draw birds. We go now. I don't know if I'm supposed to stare at people or not. It's literally every single time a bad thing. But also I'm like, do we explore what happens each time? What is... Something on my face? Is it my beak? Is something stuck on my beak? We have to stop. We cannot keep doing this. Or we can. We literally can. Oh, it's hard to, at least check which one is currently highlighted.
Oh gosh.
One of them doesn't. You don't immediately get punished sometimes. You're fucking hot.
Oh gosh.
Well, thank you. That's really, really flattering. I've been trying to feel better about my self-image for a while now. Transitioning and changing so much in my life has gotten me a lot more confidence.
Thanks.
I appreciate the comment, sweetie. So many staring options. Which is a weird sentence to say also. This has to be rude though, right? I don't know. Why is your mouth blue? Antifreeze, the retro kind where it tastes good again. Wow. Just kidding, this joke sucks. Look, just go on the internet and look up a double-crested cormorant. Me go now.
What the fuck? That's my line.
You wrote it, didn't you? Main front desk? I'll hop over to the main entrance. I wonder if that little guy is still here, or... Oop.
I lock the door. No one's coming in or out.
That seems like a poor business model. Okay.
Not even an eep out of you. I gotta work on my intimidation game.
What for? Why would you want to scare me off?
I'm a bouncer. I should be all stop right there and make someone shit themselves.
Just squeeze it out of them.
Used to be better at making people piss themselves at my last security gig. That was years ago, before the race car thing and the horse stuff.
The secret is that you just need to put them in the pool and then you remove the ladder.
Oh, name's Cap, by the way, like Captain, because I'm in charge of who's let in and who's not.
Your name is your job?
Or short for Capicola, because I'm so hammy. Nah, that one sucks. My puns are getting way worse.
Cap. Hawk Roaster, I think it said. Roastery. So, what brings you back to the door? You leaving already? Who are you?
I already told you. Name's Cap. Oh, you mean like you want to know more about me?
Her feathers kind of look like a cap. Like a baseball cap. At least at this angle. I don't remember if it always looked that way.
Where do I even begin? I'm your run-of-the-mill, everyday, fat fuck, trans femme, too tall, too loud, and doesn't know how to stop swinging their arms around.
Goodbye, text. I'll see you again someday.
College dropout, 3 times over, Navy veteran, race car, horse whispering, mahjong loving, tuba playing, hot dog eating champion.
What is up with furries and mahjong? Do I not know something? Like it's coming up so much lately and I don't get it.
Peanut butter allergy cursed, motorcycle owning, IBS avoiding, socks hating gal who finally got a job just helping out around here. There's probably a bit more to me, I'm sure, but I think you just wanted to know. I'm here to keep an eye on everyone. I also help in the kitchen. Oh, and I can set up for the band and lighting.
Wow, that was a lot. Did I ask about all that? Every single one of them. Yeah, it's all very interesting. Hope that answers a bit of that. Oh. Oh yeah, they're like all here now. Horse, race car, huh? Racing, horse thing, what?
You're curious about all that too? Well, the racing part of my life is over, but I could pop a wheel off at the turnpike with my team in 2.5 seconds flat and have them burning rubber before you could say, it stinks in here. Oh, I'll miss that team. Shame what happened. Oh, and as for the horse thing, well, it's probably not what you think. And I probably shouldn't say more. What we had was beautiful, Patty. But I know for your career to take off like it did. Anyway, yeah, race cars. Whoosh, vroom. Saw one guy blow up once. He was fine though. I helped triage him with the EMTs. Was one myself back in the Navy.
He only blew up a little. I think about horses. I don't. Oh, you play Mahjong?
Yep, every Sunday night with a bunch of old bags. Learned from my mom. I love those little tiles. They make the most satisfying clack when you play. Sometimes, to fuck with the old ladies, I hide a bunch in my big mouth. Being part pelican has its perks.
Ew.
Do you play?
Don't speak for me. I look at half these characters and I want them to eat me. Yeah, typically Riichi Mahjong I say when I lie.
Yeah, you have to come by more then. I'll bring my set, and I'm sure it can beat a couple people up to join us sometime.
Me when I pretend to be horror bun so that I'm more popular. I'd enjoy that, thanks.
Of course, son.
What eating contest? A what eating contest?
Your very own East Coast, Pennsylvania 2018 first place hot dog eating champion at your service.
Whoa, first place?
Yep, 69 wieners right down the gullet.
Uh-huh.
And yes, I know, funny, haha, I'm not that old. Could have done more, but I swear to God, I almost blacked out. I entered a meat log fugue state. There's got to be a funny pun or portmanteau here somewhere.
I'm gonna say meat log fugue state at some point.
Whatever. But yeah, ate a shitload of hot dogs that day. No barfing. Probably would have been third, but the top two racers had to leave in the middle of the match. Their kid got stuck on a tilt-a-whirl.
What?
Wait, can a married couple even enter together? Is that allowed? Damn, now I want to get a hot dog.
Don't know if these are referencing specific things or it's just very active world building. A bike? What kind of ride? What kind you ride? You have a motorcycle? Yep. Sure do. A Honda CB900C custom hydraulic sidecar modification, blue gloss finish, and not a scratch on it. I know. Why would a big queer woman ride a loud, stupid bike like that? Well, I tend to like loud, stupid things, and assholes get real mad when my fat trans ass pulls up next to them. But to be fair, I meet a lot more amazing people in the bike community than not. They're probably just afraid to talk to me, though. I wrote it in today, though. So if you stick around, I could show you my ride later when I'm on break. I am curious what their response is to this, because it feels like bait to like have this conversation. It feels like we're gonna like try to like, no, you're not. Like, what? No. What are you even trying to say right now? Don't say you're fat. You're just chubby.
Fuck off. Yeah, I am.
Exactly.
It's not an insult. I'm fat. And I love myself. Even if other people try to make it an insult, it ain't gonna work on me.
IBS, like you have IBS?
I am fighting for my life in there, Buster.
Oh. Cool. What is the stare result? Stare at Cap.
You're staring at me, but like in that fun way. Spit it out. I can handle anything. And now I'm curious.
I was wondering why they keep why they keep having the option, and my first 2 times it happened, it went extremely poorly. So I was like, is this just like a mean option that's just to punish the player over and over again? But obviously it was just bad luck. You're pretty, very attractive.
No. Go back. You were about to say something else. Come on.
You're pretty hot.
Yeah, I know. And I really appreciate the comment. I doubt you'd just say that to see what happens next. Now. So what are you going to do about it?
Blush and try to take a step back. She just kind of got up in my grill real fast, or lean into it and be bold about it. I lean up and press my chest against hers. I'll meet you halfway. The smell of citrus and a faint, enticing body odor hits my sinuses. Didn't think you'd have it in you. Brash and upfront. I like a cutie who knows what they want and tells me. Her breath smells like a fresh mint. She's chewing gum. Not gonna lie, I'll give you a peck right now. Those are already glancing over here. I'd rather not get torn apart, in the less fun way, by the boss. We better play it off. Oh yeah? How are we gonna play this off? I'm gonna put you in a headlock and laugh real loud like we were playing around. Trust me, it'll somehow be less weird than if I did anything else right now. What? Get ready. Oh. We're real confident, huh? She had my head in a headlock, pressed between her big gut and her thick arm. I would love to see how silly I look like this, but I can't see anything until she... Alright, let you go. You're so dang funny. You gotta come around more often. She plays it off like we were goofing. Ha! You're fine, right? I didn't squeeze too hard. Let me go now. Okay, thank you, me go now.
What the fuck? Why did you say it like that?
I mean, apparently it's an effective strategy. It gets a reaction every single time. Wait around the main area? Guess I'll just wait around. I guess. I wonder if anyone will walk up and talk to me.
Just gonna stand there and dissociate? That's cool. Don't let me interrupt. Let me know if you need help with that.
With dissociating?
Yes. I could change the overhead music to a pink noise to really turn the brain off.
I don't know what a pink noise is. Pink noise? Yep. Like static, you know? Like a white noise. I think the pink noise is a little more subtle, though.
It's like a nice waterfall.
Why not just play the sound of a waterfall?
That might make me have to pee. Anyway, I should ask you if you need anything else. Call me then.
What is the surrounding...
Call me then.
Hang on. Oh, those are silhouettes, aren't they? What is that foreshadowing? Is it foreshadowing a throuple? Or like 3 like styles and appearances or identities or personalities or something? Like Venn diagram? Because it's showing them in the middle. I guess that nickname would work for both explanations, potentially. If they have personas or if they have a throuple. What could I ask of you?
Well, I'm a host, so food, drink, or anything simple you may want, I don't mind getting it for you. You are a guest here, and I'm like a waiter who leveled up. I'm at your service, so let me know whatever needs you've got.
Huh.
Ooh, I just got a fun idea. Let's play a board game together.
Like, now? Today?
No, of course not today. We don't have any board games yet, but I'm going to go bother the boss right away about bringing a few of mine in.
That'd be fun. It looks like these booths have lots of room for most board games. Not for Twilight Imperium, though. They're not ready for that. Maybe we could even host events there. Here. Morning mimosas and mighty magics. If this starts happening, I hope it's announced publicly. Subscribe to our newsletter. We got one of our other hosts already helping with the website and app. He was doing that first before he got hired here. Oh? Is it up yet? The site? App?
Nope.
Nope, not yet, I don't think. We kind of got everyone here for the grand opening pretty quick. Its pronouns? I was thinking about that. I'm like, I've never had to address it pronouns out loud before. That's an interesting thing to navigate. Also, my brain keeps thinking of the song Epic by Faith No More. It's it. What is it? So you use it's?
Yep.
Yep. I don't mind if you use they when it makes more grammatical sense, but I prefer it whenever possible. Isn't that a little degrading? Sure, it can be. For some, that's the point, really. Some folks prefer to be seen as robots, or plushies, or pull toys, or animals, or even as feelings or a state of being, not a human or a gender. I said human. Enjoy unpacking that. As for me, I like being an object. I can be owned and used and sometimes broken. I see. Wait. Never mind. Yeah, sure. Who are you? What do you do here?
Those are two different questions. It's sweet of you to even ask, though, really. Well, I'm Ven. Not my legal name, still working on that. But you must know how annoying it is to do all that legal stuff. Oh, my pronouns are its. Figured it's alright to toss that at you. Don't feel too bad if you slip up, though. Sometimes it takes a minute to get used to. Well, the boss is much less forgiving, though.
Uh-huh.
If you called them dude or babe, you'd probably get killed before security could even raise a hand.
No, I'd never do that. Well, let's see. I like board games. Might have mentioned that a second ago. Been wanting to make one of my own. I graduated with a bachelor's in creative writing, and then I grew sick of it afterwards. Never did anything with that. Now I wouldn't really want to. Now I wouldn't really want to anymore. I don't know. I'm put on the spot now, so I'll talk about what I do here. Other than being one of the hosts, I guess I also help with spicing things up a bit, like with advertising. Like, I'm starting to help write some newsletters, make some posters visually read well. Well, not the art side of it, just the part where I want to make sure it reads interesting, you know? I don't want the boss to misspell anything only for it to get printed en masse. Wow. I know how to say this when I'm not thinking about it, but now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, wait. They almost wrote the word smorgasbord instead of smorgasword the other day on a poster design, and I had to convince them how to spell the word properly. They are cute when they get frustrated. Do not tell my boss I said that. Where's the other guy? That doesn't really narrow it down. The door guy. Well, that also doesn't really narrow it down. Never mind, just curious. I'm sure you'll bump into them or something. There's no staring, it's just you're hot. Hey, Ven? You are cute. Would you like to go out sometime?
Really? A date? Like what, to a movie theater? Or a park? What, can we hold hands too?
Is that a yes?
Look, while I'm a little flattered you would even ask, seeing as we just met, you might as well hand me $20 now for my dinner bill and call it a night. Because unless you're going to put a falconry hood over my eyes and start cranking up the shock collar, I'm not interested.
Its smile doesn't crack. Well, all right then. I wonder if it's aromantic. Dude, me go now. Okay, me go now.
Okay, you go now.
Okay, you go now. I think that's everywhere, actually. I think we did it. I wasn't sure if I didn't know if we'd make it or not. I guess we'll leave. If I can find it with my D-pad. There we go. I'm surprised that this game actually fully works with the controller, with the menus and everything. I step back outside into the crisp air. It's chillier than I remembered. That place sure had some nicely set temps. Taking a quick breather. Head over to the meeting. It's gonna start soon. I think we're done with our preview. It really is like a preview. Just somebody who randomly walks in, looks at everybody, and is like, "That's it. See you later." Anyway, we'll see you later. Oh, when the real protagonist walks in. I should probably get going and see if my meeting is coming up. I hold onto my bag and I start to walk over to the building where I'm meeting with some people, leaving behind that little rainforest place. The end. Thanks for playing. There we go. We did it. Alrighty. Well, that has been Be Our Guest. Your adventure is not over here, though. If they're going to make any more related to this stuff, what you can do actually is you can hop on the itch.io page in the description and you can click follow, and that'll lead to you getting a some kind of email notification, I think, when they actually upload anything else that's new or updates to this game, or I don't know if further stuff might be a separate game listing or an update to this, but in both cases, following the creator on itch.io is how you get notifications, and you can apply that to every game I cover in this entire series. Speaking of which, there's also a link in the description to the playlist of all these different videos that I do each week, so be sure to check that out. I've also got a third channel where I do vlogs and just kind of talk at the camera for a while. I did a few of those on this channel for a bit and realized they should really have their own home so that the video essay audience can also watch them without having to subscribe to the Let's Play channel. So they're over on another channel. It's also linked in the description. Click all of the links in this. Just click every link in the description, actually. Just click all of them, and you'll never be uninformed again because you know everything. Every Let's Try, all of the channels, all future developments related to this game, Nirvana,